Morphin Legacy presents The Grid.
Howdy, Ranger Nation. This is Shatter822, Vice President of MorphinLegacy.com, welcoming you to a Grid movie commentary. Joining me in this commentary is Austin.
Hello.
And Amber.
Hi.
So today we will be doing a Grid commentary for the third Power Rangers movie, the 2017 Power Rangers movie. Yes, we're doing this before Turbo because we want to get this shit out of the way.
I already want to die.
So trigger warning, we really don't like this movie.
I think it's more like it has not aged well for us.
I just feel like I enjoy it less and less every time I watch it, and just the impact social media has been every 2 days. It's like, y'all slept on this movie. Y'all, this deserved a sequel. Shut the fuck up. Love of God.
Which I saw in theaters like 4 times. There's no sleeping on this movie.
So, back to what I was saying. If you like this movie and you can't take people hating on this precious, precious movie, then turn it off now. But if you can take us being shady and funny while we watch this horrible, horrible movie, stay!
I mean, people are attractive in it.
And Rita's good in it, so that's something.
There's some good stuff. It's just what's bad is really bad.
So, this movie is produced by Lionsgate. It was written by John Gattens. The story is by Matt Sazama and Burke Sharpless, who wrote Morbius. So, it's Morbin time.
That's so bad.
The quality shows.
Oh, I'm horrified now.
Michelle Mulroney and Kieran Mulroney, and directed by Dean Israelites. So for those unaware what a commentary is, we'll watch the movie and we'll talk over it, while you guys, gals, and non-binary pals at home can watch along on your DVDs, your Blu-rays,
Or your 4K Ultra HD.
Or your 123 movies link because it's not streaming anywhere right now.
You would think, without every 2 seconds someone is talking about this on social media, you would think they'd put it somewhere.
or whatever way you decide to watch this movie. I won't judge. So to sync up and join along as we watch this movie, begin when the countdown tells you to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Those opening chords just triggered me.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
The
Oh, God!
I think the music is good, though.
soundtrack was kind of popping because there's that one song that fucking still makes me sad as shit. Like, even other Amber's like, God damn it, I'm sad now.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of that loses its effectiveness, and we'll talk about that more when we get to that scene, obviously. But yeah, girlie, you know he's not gonna stay dead. It's like, okay,
I know.
Saban made a whole new logo just to sell it to Hasbro a year later.
Right? Fucking losers.
this is like one of the best scenes in the movie.
Because it feels Power Ranger-y. The rest of the movie is just Breakfast Club.
The directing in this is kind of mid too.
Yeah, I mean, the guy that directed it only directed one other movie.
Nothing about it feels very special. You know how you watch a movie and you can see the director's clear vision, like Twilight with Catherine Hardwicke. I don't feel that here. I don't at all.
I love that you use Twilight as something to like compare to.
Well, am I wrong? She had such a like strong vision for that movie, blue filter and all.
Twilight's director has an identity.
Yep.
I mean, I also haven't seen Twilight probably the better part of 10 years. We've talked about this. I only watched Twilight through the Riff Tracks version.
We watch that every like other month.
And
Yeah,
that's like
pretty
the
much.
commentary like us talking through this. It's basically the same shit. Except they do jokes.
What is she saying?
Eltarian, do you not have the subtitles on?
No, there's like subtitles built into it with that stupid ugly font.
I gotta say that Zordon makeup is impressive.
Slay! Slay! Spoiled as I was watching the movie Slay.
I know. I was in the hallway of the movie theater before going in, and fucking Lionsgate posted the helmet of the Green Ranger. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm literally 2 minutes away from fucking watching this movie, and you spoil it on Instagram. Bullshit.
Isn't there just like an unspoken law where like you don't talk about spoilers until like Monday?
And I saw it on Thursday. I watched it on a Thursday night, and I was still spoiled by the official account.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, bummer summer, you know. This is such a weird transition.
It kind of is.
It goes from like these like tree stump to bullhorn logo. Okay.
They're trying to be camp, but it's not.
Also, how many jerk off jokes are in this movie? Too many. Way too many.
Did I really need a bull masturbation joke in my Power Rangers movie?
I mean, okay, I will admit I did laugh at that, so I can't say shit. Hey, Billy. I've been watching too much Stranger Things. I've been watching too much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Who wrote this?
I don't know. We just talked about who wrote it.
I get it. I get the joke. God.
Oh, you fucking bestiality. Cool. Cool.
With a story from the writers of Morbius.
It's really Morbin time, gang.
0 out of 10. 21 Pilots.
I will fight you, though, because this scene is really well done.
It makes me dizzy as fuck.
But that's the point.
Dr. I don't want to get off!
Oh, fuck. Jesus. I feel like I'm watching a found footage movie. Oh!
I mean, wasn't the movie he directed a found footage
I
movie?
still like this scene. I'm going to fight you on it, because I just like it.
This was the stupidest accident I've ever seen someone get in.
Oh,
Really?
absolutely was.
You flipped over that? Stupid.
How the fuck did he survive?
People have survived worse, honeys. He wasn't driving that fast. Why is the logo not centered? Always bothered me.
And also, why is it on the bottom of the screen? Let's spend this scene dedicated to telling us who these characters are.
I mean, yeah, we're really just here for fucking Roy from The Office. He's scrumdilly umptious. Scrumdilly umptious.
Let me tell you everything about our relationship and your character.
Get the fuck out of my truck. Get the fuck out.
I love how just irrational you are right now, Austin. It's cracking me the fuck up.
I may be a little high.
A little?
I don't have wine. I needed something to get through this, okay?
I mean, true. Justin Scott scores!
Enter the worst character to ever exist. Slay, mama! Slay!
Slay the house down, boots, mama, Gaga sound.
Yes, Gaga, I leaked my friend's nude. Slay!
Like, she suffers from why I hate fucking Age of Ultron. It's like the first viewing, I was like, okay. And then I sit and think about it. I'm like, wait a second. Wait a damn minute. And then I was like, I have been bamboozled for them trying to make me feel bad about a bad person.
How did he only get detention? Why was he not suspended? if he's on fucking probation.
He probably did some OSS.
Why was this bully's name not Bulk? What was his name? Ginger?
Colt Wallace.
Oh, Colt Wallace.
That's rude because Billy's arguably the best character in this movie.
You've got to be real petty if you're just annoyed by someone playing with colored pencils.
Are you 5? He's just like, I'm gonna break your pencil. Oh.
I will say this is also one of the best scenes of the movie.
The slap.
The other day, someone just tweeted the slap, not even the joke after, and it got 8,000 likes on Twitter.
Of course.
It's a good fucking slap, though. I need to go to the ladies' room.
I was like, where are they? Her mouth didn't even move. They put it back.
So
We're cutting you out. Literally.
This is kind of campy. Like, literally saying you're cutting you out, literally, and they just get a picture out, they cut her out, and they stab it with a scissor.
I love it. I mean, they're being literal. She deserves it.
I want to understand the writers here. Like, I'm trying to understand, like, the movie's framing this as, like, we're supposed to sympathize with her, and I'm like, no.
Even if they have like a fake friendship, like you still do that to somebody.
No, what
That's
the
essentially
fuck?
that's revenge porn,
That is absolutely revenge porn.
and it's illegal.
Like, what the fuck? And then the principal showed that picture to that girl's dad. Like, what? Huh?
Also, what did she think she was doing by cutting your hair?
There's no way she came out with the bob looking that decent.
I remember reporting on the casting of Kimberly's parents, and that's their only scene. Yeah, that was worth writing an article for.
What the fuck is this fit, Billy?
I mean, leave him alone. He's perfect. He doesn't do anything
No.
wrong.
I will not leave him alone. What is this?
Just take the jacket off, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. The jacket's too much.
You really needed to see a scene of him sniffing a burger.
So fucking hot.
I mean, yeah, he's stupid hot.
Like, even in Stranger Things, when he's a fucking racist piece of shit, I'm like, oh.
I'm like, please raw dog me. Like, I was like, I understand why you're a MILF magnet, because you are.
Exactly.
I also wrote an article about the casting of Jason's mom and sister, and that is their only scene.
I didn't even see them.
Right? I mean,
Exactly.
we were hungry for news back then, so.
Not the trophy.
Victor Vincent is quaking right now. How dare you do that to a trophy?
I don't understand how Victor was so like he so easily got 49 trophies, but it took him forever to get a 50th one?
I mean, isn't that always the case? You try to reach a goal like that, and it's always the hardest one to get.
Sure. Oh my god, it's Jason Scott.
I love that Billy listens to country music. It cracks me the fuck up.
I love the Finster and Babu figures in the background right there. And Squat, yeah.
I mean, they're not in this movie, so might as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Who wrote this? Time and place.
Yeah, but Billy is on the spectrum, remember?
I know.
That's pretty accurate. I won't fault him for that.
I ship them.
I do too.
I mean, it's better than Jason and Kimberly.
I love that they cut the kiss from the movie.
Thank God. That was awkward. I mean, if you want to see them almost fuck, they're in the deleted scenes on the Blu-ray.
No
not.
fucking thank you.
I'm good. "44 minutes? Where the fuck are y'all going? Jesus."
To the chapel to get married. Sister Mary Margaret Josephine. I mean, it could be pretty gay. That's an old fucking joke.
Fucking help him. Jesus.
Yeah, he's letting you use his mom van.
Because I don't care.
Does Billy not have a license?
He may not.
Because, like, literally, why did he need Jason?
To get them all there at the same time.
Oh, he's a character. That's right. Crazy girl. Like, what?
This is what happens when you write a movie with 5 characters and you're like, oh, we're gonna have 6 of these. We'll focus on them in the next movie, and you only get 1 movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mood.
I mean, yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, this is literally the first time we're seeing you, fingerless glove dude, eating tuna or from a fucking can or whatever.
This is weird. I don't like this at all. Well, like, why is she here? Like, what? What?
So she can get the power coin.
Ugh, gross. First of all, are you just asking to be murdered going in the fucking woods by yourself like this, honeys?
Don't think about it. It's a big budget Power Rangers movie. That's all we need to
No.
please Power Ranger fans. You slept on this movie, guys.
We're just doing the Breakfast Club, kind of. Because every teen movie is basically the Breakfast Club.
Goddamn John Hughes.
I mean, he did make a good-ass movie, though, so...
I know, bastard.
I mean, it's a little bit too white, but, like, you know, it is what it is. It was made in the 80s. That's how stuff went.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he wrote the first 2 Home Alone movies, and I appreciate those.
Especially Home Alone 2.
He wrote Home Alone 3, but we don't talk about Home Alone 3.
No, we do not.
Oh wow, she's so cryptic and really good.
Oh my
Slay.
god, that chemistry though.
I mean, he's stupid hot, and she was in Lemonade Mouth, so I mean that's all we got.
Oh, Lemonade Mouth is good.
Yeah, Lemonade Mouth was good. She didn't have a big part in that, so I mean I don't know how that evens out.
Yeah.
She went on to play Jasmine in that horrible Aladdin live action movie.
Let's not.
We're already talking about one not great movie. Let's not make it worse.
Yeah, for all. She had that awful original song. Ugh.
Like she's not a bad singer. I don't know where they were going with the Aladdin movie.
Did Alan Menken write or was involved with the new music in that movie?
I think he was actually, yeah.
That's a shame. Because he can do some bops currently. I watched Gallivant recently, and that was really good.
I'm glad you watched Gallivant. Gallivant's the fucking tits. I'm still mad I didn't get another season.
It was so fucking good.
Like, Amber and I scream about Gallivant on a regular basis. Because that shit is tight, son. You know what I mean?
So deep. Kids talking about leaving town. Oh.
And this, I hate my hometown. It's so fucking awful. Yeah, you're doing some real deep things that any other movie has never done before.
I'm daring you to fucking leave this movie right now.
I ship one heterosexual couple, and they are not it, honeys. They are not it.
I shipped fucking Rita Repulsa and Goldar before that shit.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, they were kind of sexual. Oh!
I mean, they were.
I mean, according to the director, they had a very sexual relationship.
I mean, I guess.
Slay. Get that molten gold, honeys.
I mean, she does come inside him.
Ugh.
This is a restricted area!
Yeah.
Restricted area!
Every trailer needed to put that scene in.
I see you too, homeboy. Terrible.
Boy. Oh, Becky. Oh, Becky. Oh, Becky.
How did she survive that?
I don't know.
With not a single scratch. She's like,
My dick is not, though.
Remember that press photo of Rita behind this stuff?
Yeah. Which doesn't make sense because she's found in the water.
Well, obviously they changed a lot.
She's found in the water and she's like a mummy
Mm.
at first.
She's disgusting.
It's hot.
Gross. Gross. You want a mummy? I can handle the fucking robots, Amber, but a mummy?
What them strings do, though.
Oh, Lord.
Just hit it with a hammer.
So I keep thinking of this movie, this Michael J. Fox movie with like Christina Vidal in it, called Life with Mikey, and she talks exactly like that actress in that movie, which is like a really bad New York, like Brooklyn accent. I just keep thinking of that with this.
Wouldn't it have been funny if they took that axe and just broke through a power coin?
I was thinking that, like, it's convenient that none of them were fucking broken.
This is what happens when you let amateurs write movies.
That would have been interesting if the green one was there and they accidentally like cracked it and that's what corrupted it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then I guess Rita would eventually find it there. They'd probably leave it there. And she goes to it, finds it.
Somebody should point that out. Oh, wait, I did. I'm going to make fun of this accent for like a while.
I did not, you lawyer.
I'm walking here.
Hey, we did not talk like that.
Forget about it. Fuck the others. Okay, this van was not built for this shit.
It was made to pick up a soccer team and shop for groceries. That is it.
And drive MILFs around.
And he's not even scared at all of getting caught. You're on probation, honeys. Jesus. The lesbians stick together, of course. Pull them in? I don't think so. See, he could have driven the whole time.
Maybe he just doesn't like to drive.
I guess.
But when it's a car chase like this...
There's no way. No. No. And then Zach jumping on it? You're joking. What the fuck? And that didn't even dent the car?
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. You can take it back to the store. Because I don't need it. Because I'm not buying it.
This is horseshit. There is no way. There is no way in fucking hell.
How did he survive?
He wouldn't have even landed. He would have missed the fucking car.
Oh, that was kind of hot.
I mean, he's kind of hot, so...
This part's kind of a gag, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like, they did a really good job of casting attractive people. It's just, like, they didn't give him anything to say.
No, like this part with the train, that's a gag.
This movie also has a fetish for destroying cars. There's like 4 or 5 scenes where they are in a car crash like this.
So this doesn't really make sense. They were suddenly worthy of the coins because they got in a car accident?
Yeah, did they bond with them during the crash?
Like, okay. And then it doesn't explain how they get back to their houses?
Nope. Not at all.
Like, there's so many holes in this movie, and everyone's like, "You slept on this movie." I didn't sleep on shit, honeys. I'm not sleeping.
Did their bodies morph and their morphed forms walk them home?
See, we shouldn't have to fill in holes like that.
Talk about Morbin time.
I'm here to be entertained, not to overthink, you know? That's why I loved Thor Love and Thunder. Ugh.
Yes, bitch!
Oh, God, she looks crusty.
Ugh, crusty, musty, dusty.
She'd be looking real crunchy.
Serving fish!
Jesus.
Yeah, just put the corpse with the fish you're gonna sell to people to eat.
That is so gross. And suddenly he's cut as fuck. Like, okay.
I mean, that's a change that I'm not mad at.
I don't get it. Was he ripped before, or did the power coin make him swole?
I think the power coin made him swole.
The power coin made him swole for sure.
He was a football player, so I...
Yeah, but he was also out of in tracks and...
Yeah, he was never that defined. Those coins are ugly too. They look like cookies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They look like, yeah, jammy Dodgers.
All the designs in this movie are a flop.
Or garbage, mama.
They're garbage.
Jelly-filled cookies.
And that's why this movie did not do well. It's literally that right there. It failed at being the one thing it needed to be, which was a Power Rangers movie.
Yep.
Of the things to be nostalgia baity and be referencing to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, this should have been the thing, not the fucking show.
It's like, let's not queer bait us, but let's nostalgia bait us, please. Like, that's what you're supposed to do.
I feel like that's going to be something the Hasbro movie tries to do.
Well, it's going to be set in the 90s. See, suddenly he's cut as fuck. Excuse me? Where did that come from?
Is that actual Dacre or is that CGI?
It looked like CGI.
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Me watching this movie. Girl, what?
How are you gonna explain that? Your poop.
I mean, they're right though.
I don't feel bad for you, you fucking cunt. I don't feel bad for you at all.
Oh no.
Oh no, you broke your phone. Enjoy that glass in your hand. This is so random. Was that an American flag shirt?
I guess. Like, how fucking petty. You're just gonna be like, what bully is going up to people and being like, I'm gonna snap your wrist?
No one.
Isn't this supposed to be the realistic Power Rangers movie? Now all the girls want to fuck him.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, how convenient. Neither do the writers.
You slept an entire day
That makes no sense.
and your parents let you?
Hit me, bro. Come at me, bro. I can't say that word.
That guy he just fist bumped looked like he was 35 or something.
Well, I mean, all these teenagers are in their mid to late 20s anyway.
I mean, that's appropriate for a Power Rangers product, like a 30-year-old playing teenager.
How do you do, fellow kids? They should have been homophobic. Nice hair makes you look like a lesbian.
I would allow it there for that.
I would allow it for sure. Bully her.
And then Trini would be like, yeah, good joke. I am one, you fuck.
There are some times when homophobia is okay, and that is one of those times.
I would absolutely allow it.
When it is a terrible character.
This makes no sense. What? Huh?
Also, why?
What? Haha, got all over them.
They got
Ugh.
covered in soup.
That's what you get for getting your nudes leaked.
Ugh.
How dare they not treat you nice after getting your nudes leaked by them?
Right? How dare them expect?
This is stupid. Rude.
How dare you talk to an icon?
Want to check out this dead body I have next to the fish I'm going to sell to people to eat?
Stupid.
Here, take the dead body off my hands. Lock up when you're done.
Why would you ever leave? And first of all, mistake to trust a cop, honeys. Please.
I mean, I think Rita ate some.
That'd be like if you're like you're the person who's expected to close your building or something at work, and you just give the key. Lock up when you're done, Mr. Random Cop, sir. What you expect? What happens with the keys? I don't understand. He still has your keys.
Come to my house to deliver them after.
You're gonna Melissa Etheridge come to my window? Like, come on.
How did you guys get out of the van? How did you guys get home?
Because they have powers now.
Why does Billy's mom never say anything about the van?
Because it took them like 44 minutes to drive out here. Just when they got to the gate, it took them 44 minutes to drive to that location. So how long y'all walking? Jesus.
So they go back and forth to this location every day after they find out about Zordon and Alpha.
Come on down.
Hey you!
What the fuck?
Hey, you guys!
This is Power Rangers, not fucking Spider-Man. What the fuck?
I heard that was inspiration, though.
Of course it was.
Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man does.
How was Spider-Man Homecoming inspiration for this when...
No, the Sam Raimi one.
Oh, I was going to say, because he's already Spider-Man, which I would have preferred if they were already Power Rangers in this, honestly.
The new one better do that. I don't want to be wasting most of this runtime to them becoming Rangers.
We all know.
We all know how she becomes Spider-Man at this point.
You get the story of a team becoming Power Rangers every other year now, so...
Yes, please make this slow motion because this movie needs to be longer than it already is. Thank you.
So impressive. You really needed slow motion of them wagging and wiggling over a cliff like that.
No piece of cake.
Put that in every trailer too.
Yeah, they put all the best stuff in the trailer.
Why do they look so awkward jumping? Like, it looks so stupid.
Because they're on wires.
Watch until Billy fucking gets through there.
Oh, Jesus. No, I don't.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Come on, just jump over a dangerous cliff.
Well, yeah, if my friends jumped off a cliff, why'd I fucking follow him?
Why are they all wearing jackets? It looks so hot outside.
Because it's Canada. It's probably actually really cold.
Stupid. What the fuck?
Why are his legs doing that? What the fuck? Come on, come on. Are you serious? You're not gonna help him? You gonna let him die? Like this? That dude? Did you not hear him say Billy like 6 times?
They couldn't turn up his audio. I remember the first like 3 or 4 times watching this, and I was like, oh, did they say something right there?
Zach really wants to fuck Trini, doesn't he?
Yeah. We had a moment where we were like, oh, we could get along, and then...
I'm dying. I wish I
I
was.
wish.
Girl, I wish. They should have just made her have cancer, honestly.
Oh! JD, I don't want to be the dying girl.
That's so much more interesting. And then like the power coin could like heal her. And then her family and the doctors think it's a miracle. That's an arc. That's a story.
And it's not her leaking nudes of her quote unquote friends.
And I feel like that's a lot less offensive. And like that could be a whole character arc of her like feeling self-conscious about herself because she's dying and not wanting to get attached to people and being sad that she's making friends and then realizing that the power coin is healing her. That's a whole arc. I could have written a better Power Rangers movie than this. 10 out of 10.
Even I've written a better Power Rangers movie. Hi.
Girl. I can outline that fucker right now.
I mean, example, all the things I come up with shit on Twitter.
You're so humble, Ray. I love that about you.
It's a humble brag.
I know.
Yeah, she's so humble. Cue them holding their breath for like 20 minutes.
Unless they can breathe underwater thanks to the power coins. Alright. It is 37 minutes in.
And they're still not Power Rangers yet.
And they won't be for like another 40 minutes.
And you won't see Zords for 50 minutes after that.
They really thought they were doing something with the cinematography.
They really did.
All right, go through! Jesus Christ.
Where are we? Where are we? The same little dippy look on her face, like, just like that.
She's a lesbian, Zach.
I can hear it calling in the air tonight.
I can barely see what that is.
The place doesn't like you.
So?
You're not special, Brittany.
And you think there's aliens in this alien ship?
There's no way. Why are you running?
Why are you running?
I miss you, Vine.
Every day, honeys. Every day.
Yes, that's happening.
Why is it a ship? Why wasn't it just a center? Like, really?
I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's a ship or not, because he doesn't fly away or anything. It's stuck in a fucking cave.
It should have been shaped like the...
House of Book.
Yes. Dee Dee.
Yeah, everyone calls Trini Dee Dee in this movie for some reason. Even Rita. Why does Alpha have a pot belly?
That's a beer belly.
I mean, you need some beers after doing something like this.
I don't know, I feel like the design for Alpha was just, let's change things for the sake of changing things.
Mm-hmm.
Wasting Bill Hader on this is such a crime. Who did he play in it? Was it Richie? I know he played the Finn Wolfhard one.
And he played Richie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the older Finn.
He was like one of the only good parts of chapter 2.
Do you think they're gonna try to get one of the Stranger Things kids to be a Power Ranger in the Hasbro movie?
Jesus Christ.
Those kids are worth too much money to be in that movie, let's be real.
They got one of them for Ghostbusters.
That movie was so mid. The only good scene is the Walmart scene with the baby marshmallows, period.
And to be fair, though, the Ghostbusters is a bigger franchise than Power Rangers. That's why they got a Stranger Things kid for that.
Not the Ghostbusters movie I wanted. And it's getting a sequel. Like, the only sequel I want is the one to the 2016 one, period.
Oh, we're never getting that.
That's a very unpopular opinion.
Because people hated the women. I was like, it was a good movie.
That movie deserved better.
The problem with that movie is it pandered too much to the fans.
Yeah.
And Ghostbuster fans are some of the most entitled fans ever. Jesus fuck. I mean, they're like second only to Star Wars fans.
No, don't get me started.
Mm. Is that like a human thing? Wasted your fucking brilliance on this movie.
I hate that they have to stand on these stupid pods to morph. That is so stupid.
Can't give him a morpher. Bandai fucking made a morpher because they didn't introduce a morpher in this movie. Let's change the floating blue head in the tube to some weird thing in a wall.
Tony Danza.
Here, you're just speaking gibberish.
Literally.
Oh, they really are.
Why would you?
How the fuck is English put in the system, the computer systems? English didn't even exist when this fucking ship crashed 65 million years ago. And I doubt Alpha was going around like learning languages. Show me your cookies.
Show me your cookies.
He said the word. That's the movie name. He said the movie name.
Nobody cares. Well, they're fucking sowing the seeds for a Zeo movie. Yeah, right. Nobody gives a shit about your wedgie and socks. Hey, look, it's Storybrooke.
He's in the Upside Down.
Oh yeah, that is Storybrooke.
We're just gonna fucking mouth fuck everybody.
Rita Repulsa, mind freak.
Death drop. Yeah, no fucking shit. You send them a fucking nightmare about some weird little chick face fucking them.
Yes, it is. I remember when we all thought those leaks about this shit were fake as fuck.
It's like, they weren't gonna do that. They did.
And then we were like, God damn it.
That effect looks so stupid. He looks like what are those things called that you put your hand in and the pokey things come up? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it.
That's what that is.
Wow, that was such a fucking dry delivery. If
Yeah.
I'm a Power Ranger and I can walk to the door, will it help it for me? Okay, bye.
Because you're a little punk ass bitch, that's why.
Because everyone knows Jason Scott.
What are those things called?
I know, like, Buzz Lightyear goes through one in Toy Story 2. Shame we don't get to see more of that Green Ranger suit. It's actually kind of cool.
It's those things that, like, you put your face into and it takes the shape of your face. It's like made out of little pegs.
Yeah, what are those called?
They don't really have a name.
Oh, fantastic.
Trini.
I can't use the original last name because that would be super racist. They should have called her Trini Crystal because that was the original last name before they cast Twee Trang.
You wish you could be that cool.
Why are you talking about the
Could this be real? What the fuck did you just say? Did you just forget that you saw the fucking little robot with the creepy googly eyes and the guy in the fucking wall? Did you think you just dreamed that, Kimberly? Huh?
I like that he's totally buying into it. I was like, what the fuck, white boy?
Okay, you're not fucking Troy Bolton over here, bitch. You wish you were Troy Bolton. Finally, something for Zach like a fucking hour into this movie. I also remember this scene of them, like, the whole trailer trash Zach Taylor thing, and I'm like, they're not gonna do that. Lo and behold.
Here we go.
I remember a scene from the trailer where he, like, just jumped into garbage that isn't in this movie. Because God forbid Zach gets anything.
Drink your orange juice. Pee in that cup. Remember the theory that this was Rita in disguise?
Yes.
That would have been a gag.
When our theories are better than what actually happens in the movie. We don't see her face. We see her say pee in that cup and it sounds like Elizabeth Banks. And then the other scene we see is her in her room, so That's why people thought.
Man,
She sounds like Elizabeth Banks, so
Also, she has a cup handy for testing like that. And also, people were like, "Oh my god, the cap is green. She's Rita." How the fuck are you gonna fix that? How are you gonna get those dents out?
that is totaled. Are you kidding me?
There's literally no way to fix that.
To fix it. It's totaled.
you're not going to be able to insure it. Like, Jesus fuck.
You're gonna spend more money fixing it than probably what you'd get for scrapping it. Yes, Queen, eat those fish heads.
Your mom.
Rita is camp.
Goldar takes the Zeo Crystal. I take the universe. Me too.
We are rooting for you. We are rooting for you.
Kill everyone. Get his ass. Yep.
Yeah, eat that homeless man.
Rip
I
out
think
his jaw, mama.
Hells yeah. Fuck him up, Linda.
Could you imagine a Power Rangers movie directed by Taika Waititi?
Oh, that is my dream movie.
We would never get that movie.
It is so powerful, though. That is so powerful.
It would definitely be queer.
Oh, well, duh.
He's too important for that
He's
shit,
too
though.
big
Come
now.
on.
He's doing Star Wars now.
Which they do literally all the time. They do literally all the time. Okay, that one they don't do as much.
Well, they did after he's fucking dead.
Right?
Ha ha ha. Another jerk off joke. Ha ha ha.
In your prayer circle.
If only this was the first time they morphed.
There's a lot that this movie does not do that makes it not feel like a Power Rangers movie. There's no morphing sequence. There's no morpher. Also, it's armor, not a suit. That's stupid. The designs are ugly as shit.
They are.
The suits are so ugly. No.
They're like, oh, let's just leave them half maskless the entire time. I'm like, yes. Defeats the fucking purpose.
It's like all the suits look too samey. They don't really stick out. Like they're not really stylized at all. Don't get me started on the Zords. Do not.
Trini's fucking helmet looks more like the Pink Ranger than Kimberly's does.
Like none of them have like the dinosaur design in the helmets.
The
at all.
dinosaurs are barely dinosaurs. Fucking Mastodon's half spider. For no reason. Never explained.
The pit is my ass.
I've seen a porno like that. I mean, I do love this song. This movie did do a good soundtrack, though.
Except for the 21 Pilots. This was 2017.
They were popular back then.
Yeah. Because of Tumblr.
The putty design is decent.
That's exactly what I expected the putties to look like.
Yeah, that didn't surprise me. That's a strong ass hologram. One of the best lines.
Also in every trailer.
That's also out of character for Billy because he was like,
I can't say douchebag, but oh, that's a strong ass hologram. This song's a bop.
Yeah, I love this band. This is one of my favorites. I've seen them in concert a few times.
I can make your hands clap.
Yeah, Trini.
Oh.
that you don't even know.
I can make your
I can
hands
make your
clap.
hands clap. I can.
I would have had them go to the command center a bit earlier in the movie because this is like what, an hour into the movie and they're already training, and we're already halfway through the movie. They spent way too much time building up.
Yep. Way too much.
Like they should have been like 20 minutes in.
Y'all know you can be murdered, right?
The Lesbianic Donut Ballet, sponsored by Krispy Kreme. This was the original scene with the Kim and Tommy cameo.
Stupid.
They were reacting to this shit, and Jason David Frank grew his hair out for it, and they cut it.
That is so funny.
The scene, not his hair. Well, they did cut his hair.
I mean, I love that kind of shit. That's my favorite thing ever.
Baby Patty! So cute.
That's a baby. That's a German suplex.
I can make your hands clap.
And they're best friends all of a sudden.
I love that they all suddenly just look like they've got the shit kicked out of them like all the time.
And nobody's questioning it. I don't know. You think Trini's mom would be concerned considering she's thinking she's fucking on drugs? For Christ's sake, what do you gotta fucking do?
They have to sync up.
Don't tell me. I want to speak to your manager.
Honey, the country music.
I kind of like it though, but I grew up country, so
Yes, you did.
yeah, I did. It's okay. It is what it is. You can't pick where you grow up.
Krispy Kreme! I love how the writer's like, oh, that wasn't written for product placement. We just so happened to have
Yes,
Krispy
it
Kreme in the
was.
movie."
Shut up.
Bitch, we know that you needed more money for this movie.
We're not stupid.
Yeah, Lionsgate wasn't throwing money at you. Hell, they waited to promote it until like the last 2 months. The first trailer like came out in like January, and it came out in March.
No, I won't. Alpha.
Language, ay ay ay.
Power Rangers is supposed to be for a kids audience. Just saying. This does not feel like it was.
Wasn't it PG-13?
Yes. Which you can do a PG-13 movie that's more for a kid audience, like all the Marvel movies.
Oh, don't they swear?
A little bit, but not nothing crazy.
Your mom's ready for this power.
Then why the fuck did you show it to them? What is it with Black Rangers and having like 50 rings? Like Zack has 50 rings, Javi has like 50 rings.
Well, that's because Javi's bisexual.
That's a given right there.
Give it to me, Dino Fury.
I don't make the rules about bisexuals. I can just tell you what they are.
Put him with Blair. Could you imagine?
I don't ship that. Don't put that out there.
We're not here for that shit.
This movie has so much tonal whiplash. Like,
It
what?
really does.
That is camp, but it feels like nothing else in this movie. It's like something from like fucking Airplane or something.
You're such a recruited piece of crap.
Your Mastodon spider's a piece of crap alpha.
That did not even hit. Ay, ay, ay. We have to make this stupid catchphrase sound cool.
Did you just punch me? Yeah, weird, right? Did you just punch me? Yeah, weird, right? Did you just punch me again? Yeah, weird, right? Punch me again? Yeah, weird, right?
We get it!
Billy's like, stop!
Stop fighting, Mom and Dad.
I wish they could just be unicorns and rainbows.
Enjoy this footage of a ranger suit. We're barely gonna see it for another half hour.
Right.
Did he grow like a foot taller?
Yeah. That suit's fucking ugly.
Bring it back, dude.
Bring him back, don't. You're not a ranger, asshole.
Your face isn't a ranger, cunt.
Are you kidding me? That sucks. Yeah, Zorna, just let Rita destroy the Earth with Goldar. I'm gonna make a fire so we can go through character development by telling the audience about us instead of showing it.
Pretty much.
Because we were too busy fucking this the runtime for the first 15 minutes of this movie.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck, man?
Excuse me?
I mean, can you blame them? You're not really showing competence.
Or growth.
Now that's growth.
That is an oop moment there.
Oh god, that effect looks so bad. Stop closing up on it.
I don't need jack shit.
When the 90s tube looked better than this.
Oof.
Did you know that the saleswoman in this scene was the Yellow Ranger at the beginning of the movie?
I remember on the anniversary of the movie release this year, I tweeted a compilation of all of Rita's scenes and I called her camp, and people were fighting me, saying it was not camp.
I feel like if you are a Power Rangers fan, you gotta understand that Power Rangers is camp, and a lot of fans don't want it to be camp.
How did you become a fan of it to begin with?
So when they see something that they like being called camp, they gotta defend it not being camp.
Because they think it's bad. I'm like, camp is not a bad thing. Camp is a good thing.
You're literally.
Camp is a fun thing.
That's the best thing your movie could be.
She's literally shoving her fingers in her mouth and eating gold necklaces. How is that not camp?
Literally.
Elizabeth Banks is sitting here just eating scenery.
And eating gold necklaces. I like the sound of lady.
lady.
Also, what is her outfit supposed to be? Is she just like wearing garbage bags, like Alaska style?
A little bit.
Yes, queen, fuck him up!
No one else could play Rita, honestly.
Honestly.
Elizabeth Banks is the definition of camp. Effie White, period. Not Effie White. Effie Trinket. Where did I get Effie White?
Effie White is Dream Girls.
I mean, I guess she can be your dream girl if you want her to, Austin.
And I am telling you.
I'm not going.
She does have her I'm not going moment at the end, so. Zordon was supposed to love me. Yeah, let's just waste this. Let's just use this time to develop the characters we've barely developed, so you care about them. We barely know when we're watching this goddamn movie.
Let's do this for real.
No, you're not.
Nobody says mobile. You live in a goddamn trailer park, boy.
Also, I remember the character description for him was like he was supposed to be a popular kid. I'm like, he's never at school.
I'm like, yeah, you never see him at school, and he lives in the trailer park. Last time I checked, trailer parks kids aren't usually the most popular ones.
And I think it was gonna hide that fact, and I was like, that would have been a really good thing to show in the movie, but you don't. You're just too busy having him flirt with a lesbian.
I was like, wow, it went like montage is all the friendship we got. So it's like, oh, he suddenly just really gives a shit about you guys. That's not really a secret. Is it though? This is the Breakfast Club part.
Honestly, don't you morph with me.
Oh, here we go.
You are the reason why Billy died because you did not share your trauma.
What?
Like, maybe if she opened up about herself, then maybe they would have been able to morph here and they wouldn't have gotten their asses kicked by Rita and Billy wouldn't have drowned to death.
And she's trying to pull the Ali Sheedy Breakfast Club thing. I could tell you anything, and you'd have to believe me.
Girlfriend traumas? Silence.
Yay!
Yay, representation!
Jason! Oh my god!
Something we could easily fucking cut out of international releases on homophobic countries.
What international releases? This movie flopped in China.
And they were banking on it making money there.
Yeah.
But I mean, most American movies are hoping that the Chinese market likes it. I'm like, well, just make fucking movies for them then.
Yeah, some rep, something that is barely shown, just mentioned.
They were so proud of themselves for it too.
I know they were clapping themselves on the back hard. I was like, you guys better watch out, you can break your elbow.
Like that was some like Anthony and Joe Russo shit for Endgame. Don't get me started on that.
I mean, at least we got Izzy. It only took 4 years after this to get it, but like Izzy is the perfect way to handle gay representation.
Uh-huh.
Though I'm worried they're gonna fuck it up.
I don't know. It's been respectful so far.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit. So far doesn't mean today.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a GLAAD Media Award.
That is so awesome. I love the gold tips of her fingernails. Slay.
That become like dragon-esque when she morphs. Oh, are you flirting with Miss Trini?
Villains always have to be a little sexual. It's kind of the whole point. A little gay, a little sexual.
How did she find out where Trini lives? How does none of her foster family hear any of this shit?
Did you say foster family?
Is this not a foster family?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
I don't think that they're her actual family.
That's hot.
And I do like that it's like corrupted too.
Stupid bitch.
Yes, blow it up, sis.
Please. It's not Dee Dee. That is such a stupid nickname for Trini. Like, they don't match. Oh, they were gonna fuck here.
Mm-hmm. Right after she says her trauma.
I'm a revenge porn distributor.
But you gotta feel bad for me because I'm the victim. Because my life sucks now. I'm not popular anymore.
I mean, he's right.
And he was right. What the fuck? You're showing those nudes to Jason?
Why are you showing everyone?
Yeah, privately, and you're just showing it to Jason now. That's none of his business. Even if she does treat you like shit. Proves that you haven't learned anything because you're still showing it to people.
Jesus Christ.
She's trying to justify her doing it. It's like, oh, it's not that bad.
Why would they show him that picture? That's child pornography! Why did they do this? Why did they do this?
Oh, it does actually make her an awful person, Jason. Please stop apologizing for somebody who's a terrible human.
Should I do a selfie series lightning collection figure of my head on Mighty Morphin Pink?
I mean, if you wanna.
That's so stupid. For $60, no. No.
Too bad you can't like just customize them into Grid Rangers. That'd be fun.
I know. I wish it was the end. Fuck.
The way that scene with Trini was framed, it made you think that she was going to betray them and be like, okay, Trini, you're saved. Thanks for bringing me the rest of your team.
How did Rita know where she lived?
She probably sensed her. Like it's Dippy Doo magic.
I honestly thought that Trini was going to like betray them or something. That's the way they were framing it.
No, this movie is just very straightforward, predictable as fuck.
Yeah, you're a bunch of screw ups. We
This
get
movie
it.
is just on a straight line.
Why is Zach a screw up? Because he loves his mom?
Yes.
Why is Trini a screw up? Because she's a lesbian? Why is Billy a screw up? Because he's autistic?
Billy, maybe because he's blowing shit up. That's a little weird, bro.
That's just like a small case of pyromania.
Why couldn't you just raise your hand? You had to point your finger up? Stupid. Oh my. Ugh, gross. They couldn't all raise their hand the same way.
They're unique. Unique New York.
Oh yeah, you're really gonna fuck her up with those chains, bruh.
Yeah.
This fucking witch. Yeah, you're gonna fuck her up.
Is she a witch in this?
I don't know.
Could be.
She's a girly.
She's for the she's, the gays, and the theys. We don't really care.
You know, as much as I love Rita's look in this, like, if you didn't tell me that was Rita, I wouldn't know. Whee!
He's dead. I love the green coloring in her hair, though.
They did Rita perfect in this.
You cannot tell me she is not camp.
Though I wish she had some minions to have some conversations with.
Yeah, like, hello? That's half of Rita's. Actually, that's like all of Rita in the show. I have a headache!
That's what I feel like the problem with Dino Fury is going to be with Zed. Like, he doesn't have Rita, and most of the fun of Zed is his banter with Rita.
Hello, Red. The disrespect.
You trying to figure out my plans? I'll just tell you.
I'm just gonna tell you.
Cannot tell me that's not camp.
Yeah, this is very camp.
I'll just tell you.
I love when she's just like, I'll just tell you.
Yeah, literally.
Elizabeth Banks is the only one that understands the assignment.
Yep.
For real.
One of you does.
One of you does! And then I see a lot of people saying that Rita was the worst part of the movie, and I'm like, fuck you. She's
What
the
movie
best
were
part.
you fucking watching? Because this movie's pretty terrible otherwise.
Like, if Rita was not in this, I would never want to watch this again. Ever.
I've grown out of this movie.
Yeah. I just want to watch the 95 movie on, like, loop.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate Mighty Morphin. But that movie is fucking cinema.
I mean, the movie and season 3 are my favorite things from Mighty Morphin.
Okay, this makes me sad though. I know it's like predictable, but like RJ is just a good actor.
He is.
If it had been anybody else, it may not have come out as good.
It's a Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme. Special place. It was very special. The source of life itself is buried there.
I mean, she's right though, because a fucking bitch will go down in a Krispy Kreme.
Or at least one of
At
you.
least one of you.
I didn't know Zordon was so bloodthirsty.
Right.
Right?
She didn't kill at least one of you. Weak.
I mean, they could be ready to kill me because I'm
Her
done
mouth
watching.
was not even moving right there. Editing is terrible. Still.
No, he's kind of fully dead.
He'll be okay in like 5 minutes. After y'all cry. Yeah.
And they play the saddest fucking song I've ever heard in my life.
Help me pick him up.
That shit fucking, me and Amber still cry like little bitches about it. We're like, comes on, and we're like, how dare you? But we both leave it in our playlists because of that. It's a landmine. We're not good friends to each other.
No, you should not start a band.
Well, he's dead, so how can you start a band?
Right?
Help me pick him up.
I'm touching that dead body. Gross.
Nasty.
That shit
Probably
nasty,
shit
girl.
himself and
I
everything.
think that's disgusting. He's dead, honeys.
She's gone, mama.
Why are they caressing him like Billy's their baby?
Well, they're carrying him.
Stand by me.
Meanwhile, Zach and Shane are like, whatever.
Oh, stand by me.
This sounds like it could come from the Twilight soundtrack.
It sounds more like Mumford and Sons.
Oh, ew.
I like Mumford and Sons. Shut up.
I liked them a few years ago.
I'm an old lady. I'm okay if it's okay if I like them.
Can you please bring our friend back to life? And like, do I look like Jesus to you? I mean, I'm a god allegory in space, but maybe you should shatter my energy tube or wall or whatever.
I mean, I'd probably prefer that, to be honest.
I'd prefer anything over this.
No.
Okay. I don't care. Okay.
Was.
You guys weren't even rangers.
He was never a ranger. He marched for 3 seconds.
I mean, he morphed before all of those fuckers. So, I mean, if anybody's a ranger, it would be him.
He loved being a ranger. The 10 seconds he was one.
I mean, it was pretty cool.
Oh, that's Tat!
Shut up.
What? Excuse me. Rita picked one of you at random to fucking drown. What the fuck does that mean?
That's like, it was like she randomly picked you guys to die. It wasn't like she was like, oh, I think he's going to be the big loss on the team. No.
Y'all aren't gonna do much.
It was all a dream, I wish. Also, I can't take Kim seriously while she's wearing a "It was all a dream" shirt.
They're trying to be hip.
Come through, mama.
The hats down, boots gaga, mama.
Come through, Slay Gagatrondra. Or whatever.
Gagatronic. Gagarina's Playhouse. The boots slay mama.
Zordon's dead. Oh no. No. He's dead. Oh!
You know, it'd be fucked up though. Like if Zordon used the power to like take over Billy's body and was like, well, he wasn't using it.
Oh, that would be fucked up, but that would be hilarious.
Does he look okay? No.
Does he look like a bitch? He died a little bit. Just a little bit of die. He didn't die a whole lot.
Ha!
Okay.
Yeah, right. We got like fucking 30 of them running around now.
Thanks, because you look like a Dakota piece of crap.
Now make out. Oh, that works too.
We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. Thank you for not being a dick and ruining this for them. Oh, they're finally gonna do it. They're gonna get on their fucking little DDR dance pads.
They are morphing an hour and a half
into a 2-hour movie.
Flop.
Let's fucking talk about that.
Hate it here.
You know, a lot of people defend that by saying, like, well, I'd rather have a good story. It's not a good story.
It's not a good story.
It's not a good story. You come to watch a movie about Power Rangers, not about just teenagers. I would watch any other teen comedy.
If I want to watch a movie about, I don't watch, like, angsty teens or whatever, I'd watch another movie. I would go to Power Rangers to watch Power Rangers. You could do that character development shit in the show because you've got 40 episodes and like each episode 20 minutes, but this is a 2-hour movie. You don't have time to do all that shit.
I was like, we came to see Power Rangers and we only got it for a half an hour. I was like, if I was going to spend a half an hour watching Power Rangers, I'd just stay the fuck home.
Okay, one of like the other like 3 things that I like in this movie, this piece of score right here.
Yeah, that's some good score.
Fucking 80s bop.
It's more like just synth. It's not super 80s.
No, but it gives me that vibe.
It kind of gives me a little bit more like early mid 90s, which is where they should be at anyway.
Yeah.
That's the rumor where the HASBRO movie is going to be.
And see, that makes sense to do it as a period piece because a lot of shit that worked in the series wouldn't work in 2000s.
I don't want it to be time travel, though.
Me neither. They could make it work. But if they do time travel, it's just going to be like 2 hours of these Gen Z kids being like, what's this? What's a DeLorean? What's a telephone?
Please have someone who's not a straight white dude write this movie because, like, we've already seen what it like. Let's some queers write this because
we've already seen what the straights do, and I don't trust them.
I don't trust it. They don't even know how to design a suit. Like, put some queers on the suits too.
Like, look at that shit.
They look like garbage, mama.
The show connected to the movie is being show run by a woman, so that's something.
See, I don't really know if that's the right direction either. I mean, I'll be curious to see how it plays out, but This didn't work because they were focused on sequels.
You can't make your first movie thinking that you're going to do all your work in the second movie, because no second movie's ever
You
guaranteed.
need to have an open and closed story with a chance for more.
Well, I'm interested to see what they're actually going to do with the show and the movie. Is it going to be the same cast, or is it going to be a different team?
Yeah, I'm more curious to see what happens.
If it was Saban that could pay for the entire thing and they weren't looking for like a production company to also shoulder it, like Lionsgate's not the biggest studio. So like they couldn't really eat a loss. And this movie didn't really lose. It just spent a little too much in marketing and didn't make the profits back on it.
Well, Hasbro is fronting all the money. It's being produced by Hasbro and E1, which is Hasbro's production company. So
then that makes it Hasbro's decision if they want to even like just go ahead and make 2 movies. Like if you're going to make a sequel, just decide right off the bat. Especially if you're trying to do a franchise movie.
Well, they're already trying to make a universe because they're doing the movie and the show, connected show.
I was like, remake Gem, but keep Kesha as Pizzazz. Everything else change. Every fucking thing else change, but keep Kesha as Pizzazz, and then we can talk.
That just had none of the 80s vibe.
It really didn't. But man, if Kesha would, but like Kesha though. Like, I want her in things because obviously we can't have her like do new music, but let her act and stuff. I want her around.
Why can't we have her do music? She's been doing music.
Dr. Luke. Like, she can't get out of the contract. The judge wouldn't get her out of it, so she has to make the amount of albums, but she doesn't want to work with him because she has to work with him to make the albums. So basically she can't do nothing.
Did she work with him on her last album?
I think that got by, but like since the rulings went through, unless something changes.
What the fuck is this?
This was a fucking waste.
This is a circle jerk moment.
It didn't work.
And I mean, honestly, you could have left the previous music over it and it would have the same effect.
The Zords are ugly as shit. I don't care.
Why couldn't they say Mighty Morphin?
Yeah.
Because that's what sounds weird about it. They cut it off before. Not there.
This is me at work most days.
Also, we had that little conversation about Gem and we missed the entirety of the fight stuff.
But did we really miss it?
We didn't miss anything. It was in every single trailer. It's like 30 seconds of fight footage. Literally, that's it.
And it was the only scenes with them with the full face covering. They're like, oh, we paid money for these young hot people. Let's not have a mask over their face so people don't recognize them.
Then we have to see the weird Ninja Storm visor.
I was like, Kanye's trouble, but like this song does fucking slap.
It does work.
It fucking slaps hard.
How cute. Costumes and the dino cars. Let's give them something else to play with.
Too bad they're not actually cars.
It would have been better.
This song did throw.
She's summoning putties just to have them fight a Zord.
Is it?
She's trying to overwhelm you. That's the fucking point. That's a tactic, honey.
Sorry, Bumblebee. Ha
ha. Transformers! Except now they own you.
Yeah, joke's on you. They bought you a year later.
I don't trust you at all.
Another sex joke. All that power.
That's what you get.
For what?
For you leaking the nudes? Ugh, nerve.
The absolute unmitigated gall. It'd be different if they treated her shit because she had cancer. I'm like, okay, then yeah, that's definitely what they get.
See, that would have made sense if she had cancer and they're like, they're gonna die anyway. We don't want to be friends with you, bitch.
It's like, well, you're dying anyway. I mean, also, this is me too. I'm like, I'm gonna eat that fucking donut. I mean, it's vibes. I love those fucking. Mm. Someone just make like a supercut of just all of Elizabeth Banks.
Austin did.
I did. I tweeted one.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's right, you did. I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't look at Twitter too much anymore, so.
Blocked.
Get it? Mariner Bay and Reefside.
That is so stupid.
How dare you? Don't touch Roy. Yeah, he was shitty to Pam, but you know what? He's doing his best.
Add that to the car destruction kill count. Fucking 3. I swear, Dean Israelite must have a car crash fetish or something.
I don't remember any car crashes in Morbius.
No, just let him die.
How dare you? Do not let Roy die.
5 more seconds of fight footage. Slay.
Slay. Work the house down, Boots Mama.
Thank God the suit disguises his voice. How do you know my name? He knew. He knew.
Well, yeah, he puts up a newspaper clipping.
He for sure knew. What the fuck did he just
I heard
say?
Woda.
God, these Zords look like shit.
Why do they have bug?
They were like, oh, for mobility, for CGI. Shut up. You can use CGI to do whatever you want. That makes no sense. Oh, get that Krispy Kreme sign in the shot.
We gotta get their money.
This Zord fight was brought to you by Krispy Kreme. We have the source of all life buried under us.
It's that creamy donut glaze.
That was fucking so rude.
Oh, I hope nobody was in that building.
We won! Yay! No, you didn't, bitch.
Always the false victory.
Kinda wish you'd die, but that's fine. Glam Glow, Mud Mask.
Oh, Jesus. Don't remind me of that.
I mean, I have the blue ones from Sonic.
That shit was so expensive.
Well, because it was Glam Glow, I could have told you that. It was also, you got it like back in the boom of like the Jeffree Star, James Charles kind of days where all makeup was like stupid and expensive because of all the influencers, so. But it's also not the only Hasbro-ish property they've done because they also did My Little Pony masks.
Oh. Are you talking about the mud masks you got?
Yes, bitch!
Oh, wow. Hello.
Most bizarre cross promotion. I was like, why didn't you do like a makeup palette? That would have been the tits. And I would have bought one. Nail polish and do an eyeshadow palette. That's what you should have done. Maybe a tool that looked like a wand.
They could have done a nail polish that looked like that galaxy in their chest.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. Like, y'all should just contact a makeup fan to do makeup because you would, like, the nostalgia is there for the makeup community.
Hold the line.
If you want to check out Austin try the mud mask, check it out on the Morphin Legacy YouTube channel.
No!
It's a classic. Repost it on Twitter. Hurry up.
No. Whoever's listening can find it. I'll post that.
I just remember your Brody plushie.
I remember snapping my fingers to take my glasses off and move them like 2 inches away from me.
But then also, like, that's now become a meme.
That's why Austin says, let's go ahead and get this shit started in snaps before we start an episode.
Yeah, that stupid video. It haunts me to this day.
God bless America.
Back when you were a Brody simp.
I know, right? Remember those days? Don't even know her anymore.
Yeah, when we had the 8 episodes of Ninja Steel.
And we didn't, like, get our
And
shit
I needed
just
someone to
slapped.
simp.
You're like, I don't have anybody to simp. I need to simp.
Finally! God, put her down. Jesus. She's on fire.
Good.
Finally. Crunch her. Yes!
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 Yes! Get her! Crunch
Good.
her up. Yes. Into the pits. Soleil Rita. Let's go.
Into the fire. Into the
fire.
fire.
Oh my god.
That's what they should have had her say.
That's an obvious. Come on.
That would have been the best throwback ever.
Into the fire. Into the fire.
Do it. Do it. The Xeoprow's crystal's power will exceed. Throw him in the fire.
It would have fit perfectly with this Rita, honestly.
We could have had it all. You know what probably would have made this movie better? Is let Elizabeth Banks write more of it.
Let her direct it.
Like, we could have had Pitch Perfect but Power Rangers. Just imagine that. Like, Pitch Perfect 1, Pitch Perfect.
Well, she directed Pitch Perfect too.
Yeah, but, like, she helped write Pitch Perfect, so it's fine.
That's true.
This movie needed to be more unhinged. It's not unhinged enough.
Yeah.
Like Pitch Perfect 3 levels of unhinged.
Let a woman write and direct it, and then just keep all the cisgender men out of the way.
Yes,
them screaming.
Bird and screaming agony.
Into the fire.
This makes no sense. Like, literally. This makes 0 sense.
Oh, they forged their togetherness through the fire.
Like, huh?
Like, even Rita doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and she was a former ranger. So where the fuck's her Zord? Is Goldar her Zord?
Kinda. I mean, the Goldar toy came with a little Rita to put inside him, so.
I mean, we could have just had a Dragon Zord. But no, we wanted to save that for number 2. Ah.
She could have collected gold to, like, power up her Zord instead of making Goldar out of gold.
Oh, look. It's a giant robot. Oh, wow.
Yeah, how?
It's one giant gray blob.
Like a Mama Zord.
God forbid you add color to this Megazord, though.
Yeah, it
Wow.
just looks like
all
blue.
fucking gray.
Also, the combining toy that they did is the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
When she was like, how? That was me when I saw that. I was like, how?
Americans cannot design shit.
We can't. We have really bad taste when it comes to, like, mecha design.
Ah, here comes the sex scene.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw a hentai like this once.
Ugh!
Goldar! Ah!
Damn it, I should have tweeted that as a gif instead of her eating the necklace in the jewelry store.
You know what? Hindsight's 2020. Fucking chuckle fucks.
Shut up.
Didn't we hear that in fucking Voltron about the same fucking time? Yeah, they stole that from Voltron. I was like, of all the shit you could have stole from Voltron, you stole that? Just that? I mean, you could have at least had a vaguely better movie. At least Voltron had better queer representation, even though they did bury your gays.
Also, didn't they queerbait? Because he was like, that was hardly a thing.
Like, that was part of the bury your gays.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, this totally happened, but he's dead.
He got married to a person we've never met before in the last episode.
Yeah, when it should have been someone else.
Shiro's hot as shit.
He is.
No,
oh my
no
god.
business.
No business. That eyeliner though, sister.
Yes, it's done. I liked Voltron, but I only watched the first season.
It makes you really mad. Just watch She-Ra. It's a little bit better. At least they actually do queer representation.
I probably won't.
It's okay if you don't. I won't blame you.
Trying to get me to watch a new show. Yeah, right.
I would rather you watch Our Flag Means Death.
I probably will eventually.
Because that's the kind of gay shit I like in my life.
I had to twist their arm for them to watch What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, but now how much is it a big part of your life? Thank you. You're welcome.
Shut up now, my stupid little baby. Why weren't you using those before? How did you know those were there?
Right?
We got swords. Huh?
It's melted gold. How are you killing it? You're not.
Ew, she looks like she got shit out of fucking Goldar's anus.
Gross. That was the chest. Nasty pervert. Others will come.
No, they won't.
They will not.
They're actually not coming.
A badly designed Zed.
Oh, could you imagine? What would have Zed looked like in this universe? Ugh! They probably would have made him like blue or some shit.
A badly designed Machine Empire. Badly designed Divatox.
Why is he so sweaty?
I mean, she's right. She's fucking right. I'm gonna be a Rita apologist here. Zordon's a piece of shit.
I mean, Zordon's always a piece of shit.
Yeah, like Zordon is like, no matter what he's in, he's a piece of fucking shit. She is.
They defeated the movie villain by bitch slapping her into space.
And tell me that's not camp.
I haven't seen this unsatisfying of a villain ending since JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2, where they did the exact same fucking thing!
At the same time, they fucking defeated Sledge by yeeting him into the sun.
But also, it wasn't Jason that slapped, it was Trini.
Right.
Taking care of business. Those Yellow Rangers.
TCB. I wish you would have died, Kimberly.
No, because if she died, they would have made her like a martyr in battle or something.
Ah, see the moon? Haha, get it?
But see, they would have had to make up something for the reason why she died. And it could have been like some stupid bullshit reason, and people still have mad at her.
Ugh,
They would have known she saved the
so
world.
ugly.
Are you serious? You could have said Mr. Kaplan. Yes! Original
Oh my
timing,
god,
Kimberly!
all of this. Wow.
I remember the theater being like, oh my gosh.
And they're really bad. Like, that camp, like...
The camera work is so different. Like, the
No.
lighting sticks out from that.
Also,
shot.
like, how they're holding their phones. I'm like, you're not even way up high enough to even film anything, Amy. What the fuck? The algebra.
Why does it look like that?
I don't know. And look, the power sword he used for no part of the movie.
5 seconds. And he's the only one that got a weapon.
Yeah, where are the other ones? I remember when they revealed that power sword, I'm like, okay, where are the rest?
I'm glad he went on to bigger and better and stranger things.
This movie has a budget of $100 million. They couldn't make weapons for all 5 of them?
They wasted too much money on those shitty fucking robots.
Yeah.
I would have preferred more ground stuff and Zords. Hell, save the Zords for the next movie. Show that scene of them in the cave and then, like, hey, next movie.
Yeah, the yellow one, he's so cool.
How do you know it's a he?
You're just ignoring the big giant breastplate on that fucking suit.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, look, and she didn't learn another lesson.
I'm gonna leak their nudes.
I'm gonna leak Trini's nudes and then play the victim when she cuts me out of her life. What is that? Naughty Pine? Missing since April 12th. Was he trying to find his dad or something? I don't understand.
Had to fuck up the name because they couldn't call her Trini Kwan.
Mom, it's Trini. It's Trini. How did the others get detention all of a sudden?
This is the first time I've seen that boy in school.
Yeah, literally. I think the final shot should have been him unfolding the paper.
They wanted to sequel bait us. But I do like that they brought this song back.
Yeah, nostalgia.
It's like, well, the music was one of the best things about
This
the 95
wasn't
movie too.
90s enough. Like, there just wasn't enough of a vibe.
The one thing to know, nostalgia MMPR bait, and they didn't do it. The movie.
I mean, but also, like, I mean, this is right before, like, 90s stuff started becoming bigger again, though. It just barely fucking missed it. I think if they would have waited maybe another couple years.
They announced a movie like 2 years after they bought the franchise back, so.
Just sit here, like, shake it. While we wait for the mid-credit scene, which everybody knows about, but we have to watch it.
Pop our fucking pussies to this.
Just pop your pussy like this.
I kind of wish they just played the original song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather hear The Power by Snap.
Those are kind of cool credit things, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the coin.
Like, let's get deep into the cookies.
I don't think Becky G was that good of an actress in this. Sorry, honey.
I mean, she's not an actress. She's a singer. And she doesn't have a song? They didn't have her sing a song? Have her sing this.
Yeah, give her like the credit song.
You got a singer and you don't have her do a song for the soundtrack? What?
And if it would have been a girl, ooh.
That's what the cast wanted.
I, on the other hand, wanted Boo Boo.
Yeah, I would have been like, if it's not Boo Boo, it should have been a girl.
I wanted Boo Boo.
God, he would have been great. But he was still doing Descendants. He was too big.
I was such against them casting big names for this movie because it's Power Rangers. But for this new movie, I want names.
Why?
Because it puts butts in seats.
Are we even sure it's going to be in theaters? I thought it was just going to be a Netflix movie.
It's going to get people watching.
I don't know. I kind of want unknowns for the Rangers, but names for adults or villains, yeah.
But I mean, that's what we did for this and it didn't work.
Well, this didn't work because of the writing.
Well, maybe a mix. Maybe get like one name for a Ranger.
Maybe do a name for like Tommy or something.
No, that gets Tommy more clout, unless it's a girl.
I mean, do we even know if it's going to Mighty Morphin characters? We don't even know that.
Well, if they're setting it in the 90s, it has to be. Like, are you kidding me? Unless they're doing an original team of Rangers that time travels and gets stuck in the 90s, and then they meet characters that are named Jason, Billy, etc.
It's going to be a variant of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Or it could be like multiverse a little bit to where they time travel to the 90s, get stuck there, befriend this other group of teens that they find out were Power Rangers in that year.
And those Power Rangers teach them how to be Rangers.
And then they team up at the end.
And the TV show could be about that new team of Rangers in the present day.
Yeah, I think that would be a fun idea.
Don't forget that this is actually just ridiculous bullshit. Don't try to make it too serious.
It's cheese. Power Rangers is cheese. You watch Mighty Morphin? It's a giant pig eating food.
Like American Velveeta government cheese.
Alrighty, so do we have anything else to say about this movie before we wrap things up?
2 out of 10.
If I took Kimberly out of the movie, I'd probably like this movie slightly more.
If they took out Kimberly, 3 out of 10. Next time I watch this movie, 1 out of 10.
Yeah, every time we watch this movie, I like it less and less. But this time it was actually more fun to watch because we got to make fun of it.
If you're gonna find nice stuff, there's a couple of bits and bobs that are really good, but then that kind of makes you more mad because you're like, I would have liked this movie more if you'd have given me a little bit more of the things that I liked.
They dedicate so much time to the civilian part of it, and I'm like, I still really don't know who these people are because they tell me who they are, but they don't show me. You're just telling us these things about these characters, and we're supposed to be like, oh my god, they're so deep.
There was like an hour and a half before they morphed for the first time. I should not have had any questions about those characters.
Zach didn't have a scene dedicated to him until an hour into the movie with his mom, besides him flirting with a lesbian.
That's not telling you who he is. Otherwise, you don't know who he is.
That's what makes no sense when they're on the football field and Jason's like, we're all screw-ups. Well, what did Zach do? His mom is sick? What did Trini do? She's a lesbian, potentially? I don't understand. Billy's autistic? What did he do? I'll get it.
You two were probably the most wrong, but even Jason wasn't that bad compared to Kimberly. Kimberly's the worst because she's a piece of shit, and Jason just did a lot of property damage.
There's so much we don't know about these characters, especially, like Amber said, it's an hour and a half before they even morph. We should have seen more of everybody. There's nothing. There's nothing until that campfire scene.
They could have even had them be friends from the beginning.
That would have worked a lot better, honestly.
That's why Mighty Morph Power Rangers worked, because they were a group of friends already.
Maybe they should have gone into this like they're just a group of people working on a school project or something.
But then they wanted to go Breakfast Club and be like, oh, well, I'm the jock. I'm the outsider. I'm the basket case. I'm the princess.
Well, they could still approach it with that. They could be like, here's this group of very different people having to work together on a project. And maybe they're at the mines or something working on the project. And that's when they find the coins.
It was pretty long into the movie before we even met Trini and Zach.
Not even until the mine scene.
That was over half an hour at least.
They don't even introduce them. They're just there.
There just needed to be a better way to put this group of people together instead of, oh, they're all somehow at this mine for some reason. Like Austin said, it could have been a group project where they excavating somewhere for like a science project and they were all on a team together. That's how they found it. Alrighty, are we good?
Yes. Let's put this to bed.
Alrighty, so what did you think of this movie? Did your thoughts match our thoughts? Probably not, because everyone loves this movie. They think it deserves better. I don't think that. Let us know by tweeting us at the Grid BR. Join us next week for a brand new episode of The Grid. But until then, everybody say bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
This has been a Morphin Legacy production, bitches!
Zordon, judge me. Never.